Hey guys, we are traveling and this is our gear today. A couple of the things that I mentioned for you that we would be doing in September. Here's a sample of Southern Witchcrafts Anthropophagy. Yeah, you see that moss? Silence of the Lambs. This is a reference to that. We'll talk about that more later. I am going to be using this new to me. Look at this awesome color job. This is black rhodium and then normal rhodium. It's a dual rhodium paint job or plating job. And this is a E1 Fat Boy, which means it's 1959, I believe. And looking forward to using it. I love the Fat Boys. I got this one from, I think it was Kyle, but it's been too long. My brain is fried. I just got finished driving a very long way. And he's one of the other soap makers out there. I believe Summer Break. And he wanted to move it on to another home where it'd be used. I'm a huge Fat Boy fan, so I'm really looking forward to trying it out tonight. Inside it, we're going to put a feather. You guys voted that you wanted to see some uses of the feather, and that was the next one in line, and so that's why I've been using the feather the last few times. And then, as we discussed, I wanted to put some uses on my Semogue Owners Club. And so we have that. And this is the Taj handle, the same one I used in all of August. And I just want to get that, get a bunch of uses on that guy. And so I'm going to bring him in once a week, something like that. Maybe more. It just depends. And then tomorrow I've got a badger. It is the Leo Furlow handle. But I can't remember which badger. It might be the Umo High Mountain White. Maybe. But it's a really nice one. Feels good. Okay, and after the shave, I believe I'll use Arkadia from Stirling. All right. So we have the 3D printed bowl as well. Got this awesome, huge fluorescent light right on the wall behind the camera there. And so the lighting at this particular location is a lot better than my other one. All right. I can enjoy that while I have it. Okay, so as usual, now let's see, with this new lighting, will it actually focus? If I surround the item with my hands, does it focus on those? No, it still doesn't. There we go. Best we can do. Anthropophagy. So I don't really know where the meaning of the anthro, meaning probably man. Here's the color of it, just kind of a cream type color. This comes from the movie Silence of the Lambs. And Dr. Hannibal Lecter has a quote about it puts the lotion on its skin, right? Well, this is what Courtney at Southern Witchcrafts, how she envisioned how the lotion would smell. And I'm sure in the movie it maybe talks about the kind of scent, but I could be wrong. She may have just, well, this might be, or she may have actually followed cues from the movie itself. So I'm not exactly sure about that. So we basically got a 1/4 teaspoon of the soap. Southern Witchcrafts has got a terrific vegan soap base, and I say vegan because it's vegan, and that's important to some people. But I could have said Southern Witchcrafts has a terrific soap base, regardless of whether you like vegan or not, and it really is true. They described, see, now I forgot that pad. I wrote it down. Well, since I wrote it down, maybe I can remember it. There is tonka, hedione, amorous wood, what else is in here as I'm smearing the cream around on the bottom of the bowl here. I had to look up the Rhodium, and I discovered that it was basically a jasmine type scent. And the amyris wood, Amyris, that is a Haitian wood that's really good for torches. It burns really well. It's resinous. And they call it the sandalwood of the West Indies. So obviously it's kind of a seasoned, savory type of woody scent. All right. So we've got a little bit more in this spoon. Let's get that out. And of course we know, amber. Did I say amber? I believe there's amber in here. Yep. And tonka bean. I think I said that. I think I've captured most of the notes. I think there were like 5 or something. All right. The blade also can be loaded. Feather is a sharp blade. Some people say it's not any more sharp than any other blade. I mean, okay, if you want to argue about the definition of words, but it's different. It's just sharper. Those are the right words to use in my opinion. So here we go. We open the Bombay doors here, and we'll put our feather in. Now, I usually like to shave at about a 3 with the Fat Boy, so I see no reason to deviate from that with the feather. Oh man, that's just gorgeous. Okay, I wish I could zoom in and really show you guys. And that's the clip there. It does have a few little brassing elements, but big deal. It's gorgeous. It's gonna last. The rhodium plating is gonna last a long, long time, and I think it's terrific. I've always wanted a differential type paint job or stain job or different plating on a razor, and so this is my first one. Pretty cool. I got it for a good price, and I was happy to do that. So I'm a privileged man. Okay, so let me get some water on my face. All right, I'm going to take the brush out of the water, shake off a lot of the water. There's the soap pressed into the bowl. I may not have enjoyed the MDC soap over the course of austere August. Performance is a bit lacking. Definitely enjoyed using this brush. Cotton. Cotton was another element in this scent profile. Not a lot of suds are immediately forming here. I may have to dip back into the little tub there and get another chunk. First, we will add a little bit of water. Start with just half a teaspoon. There we go. See? Just took a little bit of mixing. Then the water is starting to activate it. So why don't we put in a whole nother teaspoon? 1.5 is the current count. This is, yeah, there we go. All right, finish off the 2 teaspoons, and let's add another half. Two and a half teaspoons. Looks great. I am getting it on my fingers, so why don't I use that? Kind of work on some of the, dispel some of the oils that I've got on my face. So how does this thing smell? I do smell some florals. I could have been wrong in the amber, but tonka is a similar kind of scent. I do smell it now that I know it's there. I mean, I probably am not smart enough to be able to pick it out if I didn't know it. The florals are not dominant here, so that's cool. Yeah, this is they described it on Maggard's webpage as their most approachable scent to date. They're known for these crazy scents that are sometimes dark, very different, unique. A Sabo. Hey guys, I am really sorry, but guess what happened? My chip had too much memory on it, too much memory used up, and ran out of memory, and so it switched recording over to the phone, and then everything stopped, and so I did a bunch of the shave without you guys seeing it. I ended up doing 2 passes, and it took a long time sitting over on the couch waiting for the videos to get deleted to make up enough space to proceed on, right? And so here we are, continuing. I did 2 passes, and the shave is terrific. The feather in the hands of this fat boy, just phenomenal. I don't even need to do 3 passes. My skin feels good, so let's just skip right to the Arkadia. It may be actually like 45 minutes later. I'm not really sure because I kind of so tired. It's 4 a.m. The soap is still, the lather is still present. Hasn't dissipated, but you know what? This little technical difficulty may have deprived you guys of watching a little bit of the shave, but you know what it taught me? The scent. While I was waiting around for the files to delete, I still had a little bit of the second pass on my face. And all of a sudden I started to notice something really interesting. The tonka was a little piece of a scent profile. Then the sandalwood was the main part of it. And I could tell a little bit of the cotton, and those were becoming more developed, and it was very, very interesting to where it's where I would really enjoy a aftershave of this scent, maybe even a cologne. Really, it's very interesting the way at first I didn't really pull those notes out of it. At first, you got maybe a little bit of the floral or whatever. Still, fairly approachable, but you don't really know exactly what's going on. But it seems to be enjoyable, but not super interesting. Then, because of this little technical difficulty, these other parts of the note, parts of the accord come out, and it's terrific. It's still kind of minimal. It's still not in your face, but very interesting. It's almost like some kind of sleeper scent. It seems one way, and you think you've got a hold of it, but then later on, it just develops and changes into something really mature. And in the beginning, it smelled like the Mitchell's wool fat with maybe a little slightly woody tweak to it, but then that tweak changed from just a tweak to a whole other part of the accord. Very enjoyable. I am going to definitely shave with this one again and see if that happens again. The whole scent experience that I got. Very nice. I'm liking it. So, well, I laid down because I was waiting for the files to delete, and so I'm not really smelling. I ended up falling asleep. I'm not really smelling too much of the Anthropophagy on my face, so I'm just going to bring out the Arkadia. I believe that Arkadia is a Stirling scent. That was a dupe of some, popular scent. I can't remember which one. But man, deadly combo. The feather inside this, just a wonderful close shave, nice comfort. Even right now, when I did that alcohol splash, I didn't get any irritation or stinging or anything like that. So I had a nice shave, well controlled. So the final mix ratio was 3.5 teaspoons of water for that 1/4 teaspoon of soap. And I ended up with probably 2 passes extra. So just about exactly what, let's say I ended up with 5 passes of soap, and that's pretty much right. That's not even excessive. That's a little bit of margin, just in case you make a mistake or something. So very, very nice. I enjoyed the lather so much. Just an excellent, very slick, very slippery. And the rinses felt great. Really happy with the performance there. I believe in general the performance of this Fat Boy, I don't think it should be differing from any other Fat Boy. Just wonderful experience. And there we go, folks. I'll try to piece parts of this video together so that you at least get as much video as I have recorded. Just in case you didn't get it, the first pass was tremendous. The razor just slipped right through my beard. Didn't feel any tugging or anything. This setting 3 on the Fat Boy is just the perfect one for me. And the first pass, I did feel just a tad bit of razor burn, like I had made a misstep down here somewhere, just once, but it's long gone. And it's a wonderful slicer, just terrific, and it was kind to my face as well, kind to my skin. So I'm a happy camper. The feather was just a marvelous match. I'll have to look and see if I know I've used a feather in a Fat Boy. Surely I have, right? But it's terrific. I could easily see, and if some disaster happened and all I was left with a pack of feathers and my Fat Boy, I'd just really have a fine time with shaving for the rest of my life. It was that good. Just cut right through the hair like it was nothing. And this was the fourth use of this particular blade, so very good. And I think we're all packed up and cleaned up. So let's go back and get some real sleep. Kind of drowsy right now. You guys take care. I hope that the whatever I'm able to piece together of this video is helpful for you guys. This is Sugar Daddy Shaves. You guys take care. Good night.